In today's video, we're going to be going over exactly how I took my client from 13k followers to over 120k followers after just a couple months of working with us, right? Keep in mind that he told me that it took him years to build up to 13,000 followers, and then just in a month, we literally took him to over 120k followers, right? So let me tell you how you can do the exact same thing with growing your social media and then use your social media to grow your business. So let me tell you how you can get the same exploding growth. So in this video, I'll break down exactly what we did so you can literally just copy me and get the same results. All right, before we were working with him, these are the type of views that he was getting, right? And he was stuck at 200 to 500 view jail, and this is where a lot of business owners on social media just give up, right? They stop posting because they think the algorithm is against them. So let me tell you why he was getting this many views, right? So many business owners I've worked with, and I can't tell you how many, a lot of them made the common mistake of posting podcast clips before they worked with me, right? Now, let me tell you why podcast clips just simply will never work unless you're already a high authority personal brand. So why this doesn't work? Because there's no strategy behind podcast clips, and there's no personal connection with the audience, right? Because you're not like looking at the camera, you're looking somewhere else, and it's generic value, and it doesn't nurture an audience, and you can't have actual strategy behind it, meaning scripted hooks, a script that has storytelling to make people watch till the end of the video, and it doesn't have a strong call to action at the end of the video to get lots of engagement and to, get leads towards your business. Now, literally one of these points is enough for a video to perform bad, and podcast clips have literally 5 bad points about that. Now, the results of what we did once we changed up the content strategy, we came into his personal brand and completely changed it, right? We then got a video, I think it was like the sixth video that we posted for him. It got 10.3 million views, which is kind of crazy. And then another video that got 13.4 million, and another video that got 6 million. So let me tell you exactly what we did to fix his page, fix his Instagram algorithm that a lot of you business owners out there would have just gave up on a long time ago, right? So let me tell you exactly how he fixed it. Now, the first thing that we established was a consistent content schedule, right? And there's 4 types of content that we mainly posted for him. So the first one is growth reels. So growth reels is the more dumbed down content, the more broader content that's aimed to go viral, right? So these were all, growth content right here, and that's where they got millions and millions of views. Now with the growth content, you obviously want to still stay in your niche, but in your niche, just branch out a little bit and, create the more dumbed down content aimed to getting views and followers. Authority reels is the more hyper-specific content that gives straight value away to make people see you as the expert and the authority. And sales reels is where you leverage a result you got for yourself or your client, then break down step by step exactly how you did it. And then carousel is that photo slideshow content, and that's performing super well for business owners as well. Now, the content schedule that we did is that when we first came into his page, since it wasn't that built up, the views weren't that high, we first aimed for a growth. 75% growth content and 25% nurturing content, right? So we had a content schedule set up for him of posting 7 times per week. Let me see if this is in the next slide. Yeah, so exactly, yeah. Here, this is the content schedule, right? 7 times per week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this was the, the content that we were aiming for, right? So creative style. So creative style is basically this style here, where it's like the B-roll and then the engaging text at the top. And then whiteboard is obviously the whiteboard here. So this is growth content, right? So we did 3 growth content here, and these sit down videos, I think one of them was also a sit down content. So 4 out of the 3 posts were growth reels, and then the other 3 were nurturing content. All right. And how did we get the content research? Now, content research is by far one of the most important aspects to a good performing video. I'd say 60% of what it takes for a video to perform well or go viral is the content idea behind it, right? A lot of business owners make the mistakes of just coming up with their own content ideas, thinking it's making them original. But you never want to reinvent the wheel with content creation. Otherwise, you'll just be taking shots in the dark with your content. You'll have no strategy behind your content, right? So we researched the best performing content in his niche, And then, yeah, so, and then we came up with a content idea. So obviously I just blurred it out. This is a pretty bad blur, but yeah, I just blurred it out. But basically here is a content ideas. You can see a kind of like a rough outline here. But basically, right, once we have the content schedule built out on what we're going to post, then our team of creative researchers go into his niche. In his instance, he's in the sales niche. So we went into the sales niche, found the best performing content. And then, yeah, as you can see here, we filled it up with content ideas for each week, and we did that 4 times for each month, because obviously like 4 weeks in a month. And then, yeah, so that was what we did for content research, found out the best performing content in his niche and put it in the content schedule. And then, yeah, so how did we actually find these topics, you might be asking? So we went to the top creators in his niche and filtered through their most viral videos. You can use free extensions called Sort Feed, and basically this just filters the most viral videos on someone's page on Instagram. And then you can use the same thing with Sort TikTok and Instagram. They're both free. All you gotta do is just click you just click the button views, and then it filters for the most viral videos. And another strategy we did was that we also found viral videos in other niches and plucked out the core principle that made it go viral, right? So if we go all the way back here, the truth behind big brands, right? So this video was originally about emotional marketing, right? And this was in like the marketing niche. And we saw someone get 2 million views with this thing. So what did we do? We plucked out the core principle that made it go viral, which is obviously this type of whiteboard style where you talk about what emotions a company sells. And then at the end, instead of saying marketing, we said, you should not do this. You should instead sell emotions. So we plucked out a core principle from another niche and plugged it back into sales, which is our client's niche, right? So you can pluck out a core principle that made something go viral and then apply it to your niche. And that's exactly what we did for him. Now, if we go back here, yeah, so for example, right, this was a proven concept. So you always want to be posting proven concepts with your content. So this was a proven concept. Like I just said, this got 2 million views. Yeah, so don't try to reinvent the wheel if you're trying to grow. It's just so dumb. When I was stuck at 1K followers, yeah, I was reinventing the wheel every single post, and I was getting like 2 likes a video. So, dude, please don't reinvent the wheel. So, yeah, scripting. So this is another super important factor. So now there's 3 main concepts to a good script that basically all business owners just fly past. And I've literally written hundreds of scripts from me and my clients, so I know what I'm talking about when it comes to scripts. So the first thing is you need to establish your hook, okay? So there's 3 types of hooks you should use. The negative hook, the controversial hook, and the desirable hook, right? Now, you must summarize what the whole video is going to be about in the first 2 to 3 seconds, right? This is so important. I'd even take that down to literally 1 to 2 seconds, because people judge your video in the first 1 to 3 seconds, right? So I'm gonna reference one of my friends here. He showed me such a good analogy on a call that we were having, right? So if you're watching this, shout out to you, by the way. So yeah, so basically he told me, right, now imagine you have this much time to engage your audience, right? The time it takes for them to go from their finger from here to there, right? And you have this much time to get their attention. So 1, 2, right? 1, 2, whatever, right? So you have this much time it takes from here to here with my finger to capture my attention. And if you use the first 2 to 3 seconds with a weak hook, boom, right? Your whole video is wiped out. Your retention rate is going to go down. Instagram isn't going to push your video, and that's another failed video, right? I'll literally say like spend 70% of your time when writing out a script on the hook, okay? Like that is literally how important it is. Okay, so let me show you an example of a negative hook. And this hook here got me 10 million views, right? So I said, never post on Instagram again without turning on these 3 settings. And that hook literally got me 10 million views. It got me 25,000 followers from 1 video, right? So this is a winning hook, and that is a negative hook, right? So never do this again if you don't have these 3 things. And this is an example of a desirable hook, right? So this is the example hook of something we use for one of our clients in the funding niche. And we said this, right? Here's how to get 100K in funding, and I'll show you it in under 30 seconds. So this is a desirable hook here. So saying here's how to get 100K in funding. So that's very desirable. And I told someone I'd show them in under 30 seconds. Boom, quick solution. That's what people like. So couple a desired outcome with a very, fast way of doing it. People like speed, efficiency. So boom, right? You want to flood your videos with engagement by using common CTAs to get engagement, collect emails and leads, right? So dude, look at this video here. Okay, so this video here got 2.2 million views. It got 51K likes. Mate, 49,000 comments. I don't think you actually realize how insane that is. 49,000 comments, right? Like, imagine what Instagram thought when they saw that. Like, that's why they pushed the video to get 2.2 million views, because they got 49K comments, and I collected so many emails from that video, right? I literally collected around like 2,000 emails, and right now, as I'm recording this, right, this video was like a month ago or like a month and a half ago, and I'm still collecting literally like 80 emails a day. 70 to 80 emails a day from this video that was 1 month ago or 1.5 months ago, whatever, right? So I'm still collecting emails from this video, and those emails are going into my email marketing system. They're going down my funnel, and I can sell towards them in my email marketing system from this video that is actually like a month and a half old and still getting me so many, comments and emails, of course. And then again here with that client, we did in that creative reel, we got 2.5K comments, which is absolutely insane as well. And he also collected a bunch of emails to build up his list. Yeah, so basically you want to be posting consistently, right? So we posted 7 times per week for him. So we posted every single day. And a huge mistake business owners make, like, I'm going to say that phrase so many times because there's just so many mistakes, right? You need to be posting consistently, right? Like, if you look at Alex Hormozi, he's posting 3 times a day on just one platform. And he's posting like 11 times a day on Twitter, 3 times a day on YouTube Shorts, 3 times a day on TikTok. So although Instagram is not fully a game of volume, once you nail down quality, you need to nail down quantity. And you should not focus on getting a video perfect, right? You want to be posting a video that's good, not perfect, because you will end up losing more momentum if you just focus on perfect videos. Post a good video that will gain traction, and you will learn from that experience, okay? So definitely post consistently as much as you can to obviously, build your brand, build that momentum in the algorithm, and eventually skyrocket your brand. So basically, again, let me recap the 5 main factors that led to the success of me building my client's personal brand. So 1 is content research in his niche and jumping on trends. So like you just simply must take advantage of trends. You probably see on social media so many trends that pop up a month, and people get millions of views on it, right? But then you don't act on it because you think it's already over. Like, you want to piggyback off something that's working, right? So do that. So 2 is strategic scripts. So scripts is just so important, right? The ability to storytell and get people to watching till the end of the video, engage them with a good hook, and then again using lead magnets to get engagement. If you don't know what a lead magnet is, it's basically like you give away a free training or a free PDF or a free guide, and then people comment it and you send it to them in return. It's called lead magnet because it's like a magnet and you just get leads from it because you can collect emails, and emails leads to leads. And then 4 is consistent posting every day. Like if you're just posting once a week or twice a week, you won't gain any traction. And then 5, probably the most important one, is that you need to be posting data-backed content. All right, like if you just come up with your own content ideas, you're forever going to be taking shots in the dark, right? You must be posting content that has data behind it and is proven to perform well, right? And so without a strong personal brand, you simply just won't sustain in the digital age. And especially as a business owner, where you're literally relying on people to know, like, and trust you to come towards your business, without a personal brand, you're done. Like, you're simply done. So for example, let's look at an example, right? So the trust factor in America is at an all-time low right now. Just look at this, right? Conducted by the Our World in Data. So literally the trust is just going down and down and down and down. People simply don't trust each other, and people buy from people, not businesses anymore, okay? And again, all of your ideal clients are on social media for hours a day. So look at this study, and it says 5 billion people around the world now use social media. 259 million new users have come online within the last year. So that's actually crazy, right? So, and then the average daily spent using social media is 2 hours and 20 minutes. This means that all of your ideal clients are on social media for hours a day. And if you're not building your personal brand in your niche, then someone else will, and they'll get those leads and you're not going to get them, right? So basically, you need to build a brand around what you sell. If you get people like funding, then make content around how to get funding. If you're a sales consultant, make content about how to get better at sales, right? How to get better at objection handling. If you're in financial services, talk about how you can, structure your business to make sure it pays less tax. If you're in real estate, talk about how to do like fixed and flips. Talk about what to look for in an investment property. Talk about everything in real estate, right? Whatever you sell, you need to build your brand around what you sell and your business, right? So I can't stress this enough. Just copy this blueprint, right? So content research, strategic scripts, using lead magnets, consistent posting every day, and data-backed content coming out. So if you're a business owner, I'll actually build out that whole content system for you, right? This whole blueprint that will actually lead to success and real personal brand growth. And I'll build out the exact same content system that took Josh from 13K followers to over 120,000 followers. I'll build the same content system that took my client Los from 455K followers to over 770K followers after a couple months of working with us. I'll build you the exact same content system that took me from 1K followers to over 46,000 followers. And I'll build out that exact same content system that's going to grow and scale your social media, and then we'll turn your social media into a funnel towards your business, get more leads and warmer leads. So just click the first link down below to learn more on how you can work with me for us to scale your personal brand. And if you want to learn more about how to grow your business through growing your social media, then just watch my past content, because there's so much tips out there again on how to go viral, and then how to actually sell on your Instagram to make more money. So yeah, just watch my past content to learn more if you're interested. And I really do appreciate you guys for watching, and subscribe for more value. See you in the next video.